Hey everybody, this is Kenny C from Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C, bringing you an exclusive interview courtesy of the 2012-2013 Killing Devils calendar. My guest at this time is one of the models that will be included in the calendar. Her name is Elizabeth Renee. She's joining me right now. Hello, Elizabeth.
Hello.
How you doing?
I am good.
Thank you so much for doing this interview, courtesy of the calendar.
Oh, not a problem. It's my pleasure.
And Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C is one of the sponsors for the calendar. Just for those who just finding out or haven't heard by now. Let's learn more about you, Elizabeth. Tell the listeners a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm currently a senior at Southeast Missouri State, where I am studying to be for my my BA in theater with a minor in radio broadcasting. I will actually be graduating in May, so I'm really excited about that, and already have an acting job lined up for after graduation.
Well, look at you. You all set up now. Congratulations in advance this coming May. Let's talk about this calendar real quick. How did you first find out about it, and how does it feel to be one of 18 ladies to be included in this calendar?
It's a great honor. I feel very blessed to have this opportunity. It's opening a lot of new doors for me. I part of several groups on Facebook where they're posting, hey, we have this contest going on. Here's the link to submit. And I was like, you know what, I want to go for it because I've submitted several times to different things. And I just kept promoting myself and was able to get enough votes to be placed in the calendar.
And you was at a big party this past Saturday. How did that go?
It was a lot of fun. It's really close to where I live when I am home from school. So it was real nice to be able just to walk down the street, show up. It was a great venue, really nice. It was really great to just spend some time and getting to know all the girls and some of the sponsors and Paul Brown himself and some of the band members.
So what was it like meeting the girls for the first time?
It was a little nerve-wracking at first because you know how girls can be a little catty sometimes, but everyone is real nice. They're real sweet, and we all have like the same goals and aspire to do the same type of thing. So we all are there helping and supporting each other in other events and promoting, things like Facebook pages or voting for each other in different contests. So it's a very supportive group.
And have you already done a photo shoot for the pictures that you will be having that will be included?
I've not. My photo shoot is set up actually for this weekend with Ashley, and I'm really looking forward to working with her a little bit more and getting to know her more. And I'm really excited to see how the stuff is going to turn out because from what I've seen of her work in the past, she is really great.
First and foremost, I got to give a big shout out to Ashley Salazar and Paul Brown and the Killing Devils putting this contest together and have all the ladies set up and everything. A lot of promotion was done. All the models did what they could. Everyone that was involved did a terrific job. And just shout out to Ashley Salazar and shout out to Paul Brown and Killing Devils. Now, do you have any other projects you have in the works?
Right now, my biggest thing is just working on getting my classes done so I can graduate on time. And I go home almost every weekend for rehearsals for the production I'm in. It's actually called The Dating Game. It opens the first weekend of June up in St. Louis, if you're familiar with the Del Mar Loop area.
That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. So who do you consider as influences in your modeling career?
I kind of like a classic old school type of girl. When I'm looking at pictures, a lot of times I look at Marilyn Monroe and Audrey Hepburn, not only because of modeling, but because they're great actresses and icons. So the fact that I'm actually wanting a career in acting is really great, and the modeling just kind of goes hand in hand because I feel like I am just acting in front of a camera, except for it's still instead of a motion picture.
How did you get started in modeling?
I was at a park with a friend who does photography as a hobby, and she's like, hey, do you want to take some pictures? And I started taking some pictures with her, and a lot of people are saying these are great, you should start getting into it, and I posted them on Model Mayhem, and I have to give a shout out to the photographer that really got me started into this. His name is Steve Grapp, and he's just been a great influence. He's helped me a lot with getting my portfolio together and just getting me in touch with new photographers and really kind of coaching me on what I need to be doing and the kinds of markets that I'm actually marketable for and can work in.
So, what would your advice be to anyone out there that wants to become a model?
My biggest advice would be don't let anyone tell you you can't. Just keep trying and trying. We're told several times in the acting business, you're going to hear no 9 out of 10 times, but you can't let that discourage you. You just got to keep trying and keep trying, because if you don't try, you won't get there.
Well said, well said. And again, I'm interviewing Elizabeth Renee, one of the calendar models for the Killing Devils calendar 2012 and 2013. And why don't you tell the listeners what month and year will you be?
I will be Miss May of 2013.
May 2013. Keep an eye on Elizabeth on the calendar. So, also going back to the weekend, not only were you at the big party, but what was you at the radio show with Tom and Jeff as well?
I was at the radio show. It was a lot of fun. It was great meeting people in the radio business, for me especially, because it's kind of an underlying job that I'm interested in doing as well. And it's really great to have that kind of opportunity when you're in school studying, the business of radio as well.
That is awesome. Considering you're modeling and you aspire to be a broadcaster, that's you're showing that you're more than one dimensional. You're a Jill of all trades. You got a lot going on.
Definitely.
You got a lot going on.
Definitely. Because I feel like you can't just stop at one thing. You need to make yourself versatile. That way you can get your name out there in more than one venue.
So let me ask you this. What type of modeling do you do?
Most of what I do is very catalog, kind of stuff that you would, see when you're looking to go buy new clothes or something along that line. I also do a lot of partner stuff, just very cute. I do some lingerie and some swimming, bathing suit stuff, but most of the stuff that I do is very catalog, very, very bubbly, which is a lot like my personality.
Now, what do you consider as the pros of being a model and the cons of being a model?
For me, the pros are getting to be a Barbie doll, going in and having somebody do my hair, having somebody do my makeup, and if I'm lucky, having a designer there that can dress me as well. Some of the cons are it is a very competitive industry, and sometimes people are just downright nasty to each other, but you got to look at it as not letting that get to you and just letting it roll off your back, and really the only opinion that matters is yours.
Absolutely. What do you think about the perception of models being labeled as catty or too skinny or too small or this or that? What's your thoughts on people's perception of models?
I think it's a very mistaken perception, because not all models are like that. There are a lot of what the industry would consider plus-size models when they're really not. They're just curvier, or you can't see their rib cages. And the girls are actually really supportive of each other. I mean, yeah, there are times where you're going to find that one, a few girls that you don't get along with, but overall, they help you out. They let you know of events that are going on, because they want to see each other succeed.
Now, I want to go back to the calendar contest real quick. You being a contestant, going in, posting on your Facebook and stuff, and there are times when it could be frustrating. You're trying to get the votes out there. Some would do it, and some won't do it. I mean, how was it dealing with what people are trying to vote for you, trying to get those votes in? I mean, did you have any people that was bothered by the posts and stuff?
As far as I know, nobody told me that they had an issue with it. I have a lot of family members and I have a lot of friends at school that were helpful in reposting everything I posted so that more people could see it. The biggest thing is when you are repetitively posting it, you have to wonder if more and more people are seeing it or if it's just the same people seeing it. So having friends and family that are supportive and can help spread the word is great to have. You just have to have the right friends and everything that are willing to do that for you.
Again, I'm joined with Elizabeth Renee, one of the models of the 2012-2013 calendar, courtesy of Paul Brown and the Killing Devils. What you said moments ago about models and such, it's good to see that the Killing Devil calendar models are on the same page, that they get along. And the fact that y'all just met each other just a couple of days ago just changed. Y'all kind of got on the same page. I mean, that's saying something considering that y'all didn't know each other except being on Facebook, and now here y'all are meeting and partying with each other. That's saying something.
I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we were all doing the same thing. We were all posting constantly on Facebook. I know I was on anytime I could get, in between classes, reposting. I mean, I would spend hours on Facebook just updating my Facebook constantly trying to get more votes because everybody's on at different times. So I think the fact that we were all doing the same thing and all striving for the same goal really had a strong connection with the girls when we all got together because we all had to do the exact same thing to be a part of this.
All right. And why don't you go ahead and tell the listeners your Facebook links or any other social network links people can get in touch with you.
I am on Facebook. I have a Facebook called Elizabeth Renee, actress model, and I also have a fan page, which is linked through my Facebook page. I'm on Twitter as well. I don't really use Twitter all that much. I'm fairly new to it, so bear with me. But as for that, I also am on Model Mayhem as well, Elizabeth Renee K. So if there's any time that anybody wants to look me up or is just bored and happens to stumble across, feel free to share it. I'm always looking to have more fans.
All right, and go ahead and add her to your friends. It's under the name Elizabeth Renee, actress model, and the Facebook fan page as well. Check that out. Again, Elizabeth Renee, actress model. Now, before we end this interview, Elizabeth, I'll ask our guests to do this. It's like a station ID. It's like a voice drop. All you have to do is say your name, and right after you say your name, you say you are chilling with Jeff and Kenny C.
I'm Elizabeth Renee, and I'm chilling with Jeff and Kenny C.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
Thank you for this opportunity.
And I hope this interview may have given you some tips on your next profession in broadcasting. Well, it was great talking to you. Thank you for being on the show. Congrats on being on the calendar. And do you have any final words and some shout-outs?
Just want to say thank you to Ashley for being great on helping Paul Brown and Killing Devils putting this together and just giving all of us girls a chance to follow our dreams.
And I want to thank Ashley and Paul as well. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Please be on the lookout of the 2012-2013 Killing Devils calendar. Elizabeth will be featured on the calendar as May 2013. Thank you, everyone, for listening. And you can listen to this and many more on chillinbroadcasting.com. Thank you, everyone, for listening.